cover the same P2P cycle. P2P cycle with tax account or tax code. Why tax code? Why tax code? Because in interviews, so many interviewers asking the tax calculation, how system calculating tax at the time of MIGO and minor level. So I'll cover two type of tax. One is input tax, and another is non-input tax. First, we need to understand what is input tax. Input tax, like when means it's a type of asset account, means it's a type of asset that like for example, we are selling goods worth 1000, okay, and tax is 100 rupees, okay. Total total will be 1100 so out of 100 that we have to pay to government all the 100 rupees, because we don't have any input tax. What is input tax? Then again, input tax is like purchasing goods for 900 and tax is 90 rupees. So this is the input tax. So now government is saying that 990. Government is saying that you don't have to pay me 100 rupees, because you have already paid to vendor 90 rupees. You have to give me only 10 rupees. 100 minus 90, that is equal to 10 rupees. You have to pay me only 10 rupees. So here input tax is 90 rupees and output tax is 100 rupees. So we are we are doing the minus from 100 to 90 rupees, and balance 10 rupees you are going to pay to government. So it is input tax, the asset. This is an asset for company. So same way, there are some material, like if you are into any like you are into a manufacturing industry and you are getting the telephone bill or electricity bill with including tax, so that tax you cannot take the input. So that will be your expense, or that will include to your material. So how it will be happen? So accounting entry wise you will see in an SAP, but overall I am telling you, non-input means put is your telephone expense. Here I am showing different GL, like expenses and tax. Here non-input case, you have to post all entry into expense GL or expense or material, expenses or material. So at the time of input tax, accounting entry will be GRIR debit, then tax debit, and to another account. Now for at the time of non-input, fill your inventory or GRIR debit 990 to vendor. Here your entry will be 900, here 90. Okay, total will be 990 like this. Here but difference is at the time of non-input you don't need any GL account. Okay, any GL account for the tax property now, but at the time of input you have to post into a GL account, that would be a asset GL account. So we'll see this scenario in real time, how SAP behaving at the time of Migo and Myro. Both will take scenario of both input and non-input tax. Okay, let's go to SAP. Okay, it is already logged in. So I'm creating one. Before creating one PO, yeah, sorry, it's not working. Let me connect once again. Here, connect. Yes. It's taking time. So now I'm creating one purchase order. Close. Enter account is this one. Purchase order and company code, and we'll take material. I'm taking raw material here. Plant is 1188, PO quantity 10, and price is already there in 100 rupees. Okay, so now in invoice tab you can update the tax code here. Okay, like I have created one tax code C1. Okay, so if I click on tax, yeah, it is showing 1000 and tax is 10%, 100 rupees, means that means total 1100. So now another scenario, I don't want to update the tax code always manually. When I'll use this material and this vendor, the tax code should automatically pick. That option also SAP providing, so that we can set that in for record. Yesterday we have done this in my previous video. You can see that how to update info record. So again I am doing ME11. This is my vendor, this is material, purchaser, plant, press enter. Here text code I can update here C1. Save. Delivery time 7 days. Yeah, save. Now I'll go to create ME21N PO creation. Close. Press enter. Material is this one. Press enter. Plant, yeah, 10. Okay, invoice. Second, it's not picking. Let me see, check once again. 11. Yeah, its material code is different. 1188 RM4. Press enter. Yeah, in ME12. I'll change the info record already created. I'll change that. Test code C1. Save. Go to ME21 and for PO creation. Then close. Vendor account. Purchase order. company code, item, put the material code here. Yeah, plant quantity 10. Yeah, invoice. Now C1 is coming automatically, so it's speaking from info record only. So now I'll check is there any inconsistency. There are no inconsistency, so I'll um, save it, save. So my PO is created, copy. Now let me go goods receipt center. Yeah, it's coming. Delivery note, I'm putting any delivery note because we are testing, we are in IDS version. It's not required any real-time invoice number. So now I will check it is, yeah, storage location is, I have to put here, check, then post. So this is my document number, material document number. How to see the material document number? That is, I think, MB03. Yeah, MB03. Yes, enter, press enter. Here account document. See, 1000 rupees is only coming. Tax amount is not coming here. Okay, we'll go to Myro again. Okay, Myro, 10 September, reference this one, PO is 11. Yeah, tax code is picking or not? Tax code, yeah, C1 picking. Okay, so calculate tax. It will be base date, I'll put here, save, amount 1100, sorry, 1100. Yeah, so now go to simulate, check the accounting entry. See, this accounting entry picking like this. This is your GRIR, and this is your tax amount, uh, and total entry is total amount is 1100 to your vendor account. So my concern is that I just wanted to describe that this is the input tax accounting entry. Okay, so post it. So like I've shown you, the input tax will be account entry like this: GRR debit, tax debit, then here vendor credit, like that account entry posted here. If I go to MIR4, yeah, so my account entry will be like this: GRR debit, tax debit, vendor account credit. So now I'll take another scenario, non-input. That is, I have to create another PO. For that, go to ME21N. So before that, I have to change the info record, ME12. Yeah, ME12. Press enter. Here I have to check the change the tax code. AZ. AZ is my non-modifiable or non-input tax code. Okay, save. So again I go to ME21N, Yeah, close vendor account. Yeah, okay, item here, material, plant, quantity same, and taking 10, and invoice go to AZ is coming. Okay, here also same. Okay, IGST 1000 plus 100. Okay, now I'll check is there any inconsistency. There are no inconsistency, so I'll save the PO now. Save. Okay, copy the PO. Go to Migo. Go to special PO number. Any number I'm putting here. Storage location. Check inconsistency. Now we flag. Okay. Now post. I'll go to MB03 to check my document. Press enter. Account in document. See, my account entry here change. Here my account entry change. It is showing 1100. Okay, but my PO was ME23N. My PO was this one. My PO. If I go to invoice, it is base amount of 1000, but here system is showing me 1100 because due to non-modifiable or non-input tax, as I mentioned here in the accounting entry section. So I have mentioned that inventory account debit, so it is 990. Instead of vendor account, we have get GRIR account. GRIR account 990. So like this. In case where the non-input tax code is coming, that amount will direct include with raw material, and always it will be posted in Migo only, not in Miro. So now I have we have already seen the accounting entry. It is speaking including tax amount 1100. So now I'll do the Miro for this. Let's check there are any tax account is coming or not. 77 12. Okay, calculate tax. Amount will be 1100. Where is it there? Okay, simulate. Here also 1100 coming because your GRIR was 1100, so system picking 1100, and that amount is included in material. Okay, so like this your tax non-input or input, you can say that mod or non-mod. Okay, so like this scenario we have completed. I think P2P cycle all are completed, including tax and price difference scenario. Okay, now I want to show you how why this different account entries showing at the time of non-input or input case. So they are T code OBCN. Okay, I have taken NVB, non-deductible input tax. See, system is showing that it is the input tax non-deductible. Posting indicator 3 means distribute the relevant expense and revenue item. What would be your tax amount? That all amount will be include your expenses or revenue account. So how, when I create a tax code, if I go to FTSP, see my pricing procedure, tax procedure is here. NVB key I have taken for IGST, and tax code was FTSP. Tax code was in country AZ. AZ was tax code. So here 10% I have taken through NVB, means my 10% amount will be include into raw material or expense as per OBCN configuration. Yeah, OBCN configuration. Okay, and my another tax code was C1, that is input tax code. FTSP country IN C1. Here 10% and my key is CGI. Okay, let me check what is the configuration behind CGI. Okay, yeah, click on CGI, double click on this. See, this is input tax non-deductible. There are no tick for non-deductible. F4 2 is for separate line item, means what separate line item is showing here only. See, here separate line item is coming. This is input tax scenario, this is non-input, no separate line item, amount will be included to expense or revenue or raw material. Yeah, so this scenario is covered. P2P whole scenario. I think anybody going to interview and facing the scenarios, like scenario based questions like price difference and what yesterday we have done in my previous video, and today tax also I have covered. So I think also BYC covered properly and with all the key, and I think there will be no surprise question in interview at the P2P level cycle level. So I think who is viewing my video, they can properly give the answer at the time of interview. So now I am closing this session, and I request all of you who is viewing my video, please subscribe and like, um, and share with your friend. It might be helpful for them also.